In this section, we'll explore how to set and use breakpoints in Qt Creator to debug QML code. Breakpoints are a key debugging tool that let you pause execution at specific points in your code so you can inspect the application state, see how it flows, and catch issues. A breakpoint is a signal that tells the debugger to stop running the program at a particular line of code. This pause allows you to inspect application flow, expressions, and properties, giving you insights into how the code behaves at that moment. Breakpoints can be associated with various program events, such as specific lines in source files, functions, memory addresses, throwing or catching exceptions, emitting QML signals, or even JavaScript exceptions. In our main.qml file, we will start by adding a rectangle that fills the application window. We will then add a button to the rectangle, and inside add a mouse area that will set the visibility when clicked. When the visibility is changed, we will add console log messages to the onVisibleChanged signal handler to log the visibility state of the rectangle. We will add another message to the component.onCompleted signal handler to log that the component has been completed. We can now add some breakpoints to our code to see how they work. In Qt Creator, we can set breakpoints by clicking on the left margin of the editor or by pressing F8. We can also set breakpoints by right-clicking on the editor and selecting Set Breakpoint at Line. We will add two breakpoints, one to the onVisibleChanged signal handler of the rectangle, and one to the component.onCompleted signal handler of the application window. When we run and debug, the program stops at the breakpoints and you can inspect its state at that point. You will notice that the program stops at the first breakpoint, in our case, the component.onCompleted signal handler of the application window. From the menu bar under Debug, you can step over, step into, or continue execution. Stepping out of the component.onCompleted handler will resume execution until the next breakpoint, and our application will be displayed. We will see the log messages we added if we check the application output. We can see the application has started and the rectangle has been created. Let's click in the rectangle to trigger the visibility change. The program will stop at the breakpoint in the onVisibleChanged signal handler of the rectangle. Notice that Qt Creator comes into focus, and the line where the breakpoint is set is highlighted. We can now inspect the state of our application. Let's look at the visible property of the rectangle we are using in our log message. If we right-click on the property, we can add it to the expressions view to monitor it as we step through the code. Let's step out of the onVisibleChanged signal handler and continue executing the program. We can now see the log message that the rectangle's visibility has changed. If we press the Continue button, the program will run to completion and the application window will be displayed. Using breakpoints in Qt Creator is an effective way to observe your application's behavior and identify any issues. By setting breakpoints at critical points, you can step through the code, inspect properties, and make sure everything is running as expected.